Hello, YouTube. This is Set Free from the Trap Ministry podcast. I'm over here to share about human wisdom. Today, men and women are stressed out. They are stressed out because they don't want to ask Jesus Christ for his wisdom and his guidance. So they're trying to come up with the answer to their own problems. Human human wisdom will stress you out. Human wisdom. Jesus Christ wanted to help people with their problem, but they don't want his help. They don't want his help. They don't want nobody to pray for them. They don't want none of his help. They don't want none of it. So human wisdom will stress you out. Today, men and women are stressed out and worried because of human wisdom. They're trying to come up with the answers to stuff they don't even know. And human wisdom don't help you. There's two type of wisdoms in this world. Two type of wisdom. James 3:13. Who is wise and understands among you? Let them show it by their good life and by the good deeds done in humility that comes from wisdom. But if you harbor bitterness, envy, selfishness, animosity in your heart, do not boast about it or deny such wisdom. Such wisdom does not come from heaven, but is earthly, unspiritual, demonic. For where you have envy and selfishness and animosity, therefore you find every disorder and every evil practice. So that's the wisdom of this world. That's why people are so stressed out and losing their minds, and they're going around saying this popular word, no worries, no worries, no worries. They're trying to convince themselves that they're not worried, but they are. They are worried. The human wisdom will stress you out. You're trying to come up with the answers to stuff you don't even know what to do. When the only answer is found in Jesus, but you're not seeking God's wisdom. You don't want nobody to pray for you. You don't want to hear nothing about a relationship with Christ when Jesus Christ can help you, but you don't want his help. And he's knocking at the door of your heart, but you won't let him in. You won't let him in. It said, but the wisdom that comes from heaven is pure and full of peace. Now, see, that's the wisdom I'm seeking right here. The wisdom that comes from heaven. I need it every day. But you got people in this world who are stressed out, who are worried, who who walk around trying to pretend like they're not, and they keep saying this popular word, no worries, no worries. And guess what? When you keep saying no worries, you are worried. You're trying to convince yourself that you're not worried, and you are. Oh, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. But Jesus Christ can see right on the inside of you. He can see that you're not good. That everything you may tell everybody else that, but Jesus Christ can see right. He can see right through you. He knows what's going on with you. So human wisdom, people are stressed out. Jesus Christ is knocking at the door. He's knocking at the door of their heart, but they won't let him in. He wants to help you with the stress, the worry, but you won't. You think you know more than Jesus. Those kids you got, you think you can raise them better than God. He know more about you because he made them. He wants to help you, but you won't take his help. So he can only help. Jesus Christ can only help people who won't help. You got to choose this day who you're gonna serve. He's knocking at the door of your heart. If you never open up and let him in, how can he help you? People can pray for you, but you still got to make a choice to let God help you. Because human wisdom can't help you. That's why so many people are stressed out, or worried, or concerned. That's why. Because the human wisdom don't help. You sit up and worry, and you think if you worry enough or you complain enough, that ain't gonna solve nothing. That's why so many people are depressed and worried and stressed because of the human wisdom. The human wisdom comes from the devil. It said it's demonic, it's unspiritual. This is the human wisdom. Harboring bitterness, envy, selfishness, animosity in your heart, do not boast about it or deny such truth. The such wisdom does not come from heaven, but it's earthly. It's earthly, but it's earthly. But it said it's earthly and unspiritual and demonic. For where you have envy, selfishness, animosity. Therefore, you find every disorder and every evil practice. Two kind of wisdom. This is talking about wisdom, but the wisdom that comes from heaven. See, this is the wisdom I'm seeking. I need God's wisdom every single day. I'm seeking wisdom that comes from heaven. I'm seeking the wisdom that's coming from heaven. He's helping me. I'm seeking God's wisdom from heaven. So that's why so many men and women are stressed out. Jesus Christ be sending people up to them, but you keep rejecting it. You keep rejecting it. I know God. I know God. I know God. Well, he don't know you because you're not connecting with him. You're stressed out. You're sitting there worrying and worrying. Don't stop nothing. And you want to keep saying you're a good person. You got everything together, but it looks like you're falling apart. You're falling apart. The devil is tying your mind up with stress, worry, and anxiety, and you're trying to pretend like you got everything all together, but you're falling apart. And you won't seek God's wisdom. You keep saying you're a good person. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. That's what you're telling yourself. But guess what? Jesus Christ know that you're not, and it's the pride that's keeping you away from Him. The human wisdom is stressing you out. Human wisdom, trying to come up with human wisdom, it don't work. If you just let Jesus Christ help you, He can help you. But you got to choose this day who you're going to serve. It's your choice. Bye-bye.